Hello everyone, this is SIT 772 Database Fundamentals. In this particular task 3.2, I have chosen a topic of machine learning and AI. In this particular topic, we are finding that how we can convert the simple speech and textual data into an SQL query. The first question that should come into your head is why we are doing this? What's the inspiration behind this? So let's take an example. So this particular person, Jonathan, wants to know that what's the average age of students who have a pet. But the thing is, Jonathan doesn't have the domain knowledge. He don't have the core SQL knowledge. But still, he has a system which can take in input in the form of speech and can generate the output in the format he wants. So let's get started. Recent breakthroughs in deep learning and NLP have made it possible to convert spoken language and text into SQL queries. There are several ways to convert speech and textual data into an SQL queries. Some of them are deep learning based speech to text models, sequence to sequence models, pre trained language models like BERT and GPT, speech SQLNet, graph neural networks, deep learning neural networks based models. Uh, Zero shot learning models, reinforcement learning based models, editing based encoded decode paradigms, large scale text to SQL benchmarks, example BERT. So, we will discuss some of these models in detail. So, let's get started. So, in speech to text conversion, deep learning models like LSTM, CNN, and transformers are used to transcribe spoken words into text. Recent improvements includes end-to-end models such as Google Speech to Text API, which enhance accuracy and handle various accents and noisy conditions more effectively. We also use these models like Alexa and Siri in our day-to-day life. We input the data in the form of speech and gets the output in the form of speech, but internally these models are very advanced in using deep learning at high end. And the next model is sequence to sequence models. Sequence to sequence model uses an encoder decoder framework, which are effective for translating spoken queries into SQL queries. The encoder processes the input sequence while the decoder generates the SQL output. So the thing is, the encoder encodes the input data which is in the format of speech and text, and the decoder decodes the data in the form of SQL queries which the user wants. The next model is pre-trained language models, example BERT and GPT. Pre-trained language models like BERT and GPT are extensively trained on large text corpus and can be adapted for text to SQL tasks. These models use their deep learning understanding of language to translate natural language into SQL queries. By fine tuning these models, we can have a great accuracy. So, the next model is the Speech SQL Net. Speech SQLNet is a model designed to convert spoken language into SQL queries. It combines speech recognition with NLP to directly translate spoken input into SQL commands. The next model is the GNN. GNN have advanced model like GRL SQL and pointer generator network, which are the advanced methods in the text to SQL domain aimed at improving SQL query generation from natural language input. GRL SQL enhances traditional graph neural networks by applying advanced structure encoding to better capture relationship in complex databases. The next model are the reinforcement model. Reinforcement learning is applied to optimize the process of SQL query generation by adjusting the weights in the adaptive transition network, which is ATN, dynamically. The ATN is a framework that guides the parsing of SQL queries, and reinforcement learning enhances this by learning from feedback provided during the query generation. So in the reinforcement learning, we optimize the weight adjustment, uh, and the model learns through experience. For example, if a model generates the right query, then it gives itself a reward. If the model generates the wrong query, it penalizes the output and the model. The second model is the editing based encoder decoder paradigms. Encoder based encoder decoder models are designed to handle complex context dependent tasks in text to SQL generation by incorporating an editing phase. This step allows the model to refine and correct errors in the SQL queries generated, leading to better overall performance. So, uh, we also have a paper called MetaSQL. MetaSQL introduces an advanced framework that builds on this editing based approach. MetaSQL first break down the NLP query into metadata that captures the core semantics of the query. The semantics here mean that we have a core semantic meaning. It is capturing the meaning of SQL queries. So it is like giving emotions to the data algorithm. Like it is like we are giving emotions or like a human intelligence to the algorithm. So the next topic is the challenges and future directions. So we can see that in the future we have many opportunities, or you can say the innovation domain, like where this thing can be applicable. First, we can see that we will have the democratization of the data access. The advancement in machine learning and NLP for converting natural language and approach speech to SQL queries enable non-technical users to interact with database efficiently. See, the non-technical guys can operate on complex databases. This is a benefit in the future that we can get from these models. The second opportunity we can have is our decision making will be improved. By enabling intuitive data interactions, these technologies will facilitate the faster and more informed decision making. The third benefit that we can get is enhanced query accuracy. We will have better accuracy when we are writing the query. The fourth benefit is increased efficiency. We will have less human power or manpower in the business. The fifth is potential for domain specific customization. We can generate queries in the domain of finance, chemical engineering, textile, and many more. So we can have a domain specific models which will be very useful and efficient. The next benefit is integration with emerging technologies. We will have the speech to SQL systems with augmented reality, advanced data visualization, and other emerging technologies could create more intuitive and engaging user experience, which will benefit everyone. But we will also have some limitations, such as accuracy in specialized domains. While pre-trained language models like BERT and GPT have been fine-tuned for text to SQL tasks, still they struggle with domain-specific queries, leading to inaccuracies in highly specialized fields such as finance or legal databases, where the investor can incur huge amount of losses. The second drawback is handling ambiguous and complex queries. Still, it's a research field, and still the algorithms are not able to handle the complex data. The third is the computational overload. Deep learning models and technologies like GNNs and reinforcement learning require substantial computation power and resources. These computation resources are costly and required heavy investment. So, again, it can be a drawback in this particular report. The fourth is data security and privacy. As natural language interfaces make data querying more accessible, the risk of unauthorized data exposure increases. Strong security measures will be required to safeguard sensitive informations. For example, in the domain of finance, the information is very sensitive because it's related to money. So we need more security based tools to protect the data. The last limitations is the user training and adaptation. Despite the intuitive nature of speech to SQL system, users will still require some training to frame queries in a way that the models can accurately interpret. Miscommunication or poor phrased inputs could lead to erroneous query results. So, in conclusion, we can say that advancement in machine learning and NLP are democratizing the data access by enabling the natural language and speech to SQL queries. These technologies enhance the data accuracy, streamline process, and enable non-technical users to interact with database. But we still have challenges that include domain-specific accuracy, handling complex queries, and computational overhead. Again, continued research and integration with emerging technologies will likely to overcome these limitations, leading to broader adoption across industries. Thank you. I hope you like the presentation.